This character is much stronger than you think he is, and the fact that people don't talk about him does not do it justice. Anji is and has always been a high health character with a lot of RPS in his toolkit. His spin, which is guard point, forces a neutral RPS that is very annoying to play considering he gets a lot off of it, ranging from hard knockdowns to even a close slash punish depending on the normal that connected with the guard point. Once upon a time, it was much more tolerable as he couldn't punish jabs and couldn't punish some kick buttons. That has now changed due to his newest move called Fish. This move not only hard knockdowns, but it is plus and guard crushes if you block it, and that's a big if, because typically you won't be blocking it since it can punish jabs. The only downside to the move is it can be fought against with RC, kind of like this. This obviously only applies if you have meter and if you are capable of reacting to the situation on time. Having the ability to do this wouldn't be as hard to deal with if he weren't capable of cancelling his spin early, causing Anji to lunge forward then put you in a block string, and in other cases even hit you before you can throw. Adding that with the many other options, it's more than safe to say that he doesn't have a hard time in neutral versus most characters. But that's enough about neutral, cause that's not the only thing he excels at. Since the latest buff to Anji has happened, he is now able to hit you on offense a lot easier. Since he has a high that is now 18 frames, which is borderline unreactable, you would think it's okay since he can't really combo from it. But you have to see how much meter he gains after every high he hits you with, and it still does decent bit of damage. His low on the other hand is comboable and faster than high, so it doesn't become a true 50-50, but you're still not safe. If you do get hit by the low, you're taking a lot of damage, or even a hard knockdown. In some cases, you may even go to wall if the resources allow it. So these aspects makes it hard to think about whether you want to take the low and take a lot of damage or take the high over and over and over again. One of, if not the best reversal in the game, also belongs to Anji. Who would have thought, right? Yes, I'm talking about his parry super, which is frame 1 strike and vault and enters a cinematic if close enough. If not close enough, he instead hits you with 2 moves that still hard knockdowns you, or it forces you to block a guard crushing move that is a -1 on block. If you thought that was the worst part, prepare yourself, cause what I'm about to show you is gonna blow your mind. As you can tell from the picture, this move is frame 1 through 30 strike interval with 10 frames total recovery, making it a 40 frame recovery move with more active frames than recovery. So situations like this may happen quite a bit. That packed with his high health I mentioned earlier and one of the best 2Ps in the game, he doesn't have too much trouble when he needs to get out of a sticky situation. I've mostly mentioned his strengths, but let's talk about one of his biggest weaknesses, which is his frame data being very bad on block. Moves such as his Rekka low, his Rekka high, his far slash, 6H, and even his 5H are all punishable on block, meaning this character is unable to stagger his normals and he is forced to cancel into moves to force something to happen. His whiff recovery is also not the best, leaving him open for whiff punishes quite far away. That and his Oki not being the best off certain knockdowns may be a weakness people don't think of much. Though it may sound insignificant to some people, for Anji it is really important. I truly think Anji may be a bit underrated at the moment and hasn't seen enough recognition, but he is without a doubt the most annoying character I've ever fought against. But with that being said, I do believe he is top tier or close to top tier with his current moveset, and people will come to see that soon. Like, comment, and subscribe for me, and tell me what characters you hate the most from any fighting game.